This incident has shattered many lives.
Chief Louis Kealoha and the Honolulu Police Department are mourning tonight, and the suspect behind bars after an officer is killed in a late-night crash during a highway traffic stop. Good evening, I'm Paula Akana. A second officer was injured in that incident when a pickup truck barreled into them. It happened about 10:30 last night in the westbound lanes of Farrington Highway near the Olina off-ramp. 45-year-old Officer Eric Fontes was killed. The second officer, 55-year-old Herman Scanlon, is in stable condition at Queens Medical Center. We have live team coverage on this story. We begin with KITV4's Jody Leong, who joins us live from Queens Medical Center. Jody?
Paula, Honolulu Police Chief Louis Kealoha told us that 55-year-old Louis Scanlon is going to recover. He is expected to recover. He is here resting tonight at the Queens Medical Center. Police say the 14-year-old veteran was the initial responder who pulled over the Jeep Cherokee just before the crash. Police say several officers were on the scene of a routine traffic stop when a 2003 Toyota Tacoma pickup truck careened into them. 45-year-old Eric Fontes was killed. The Honolulu Police Department set up a memorial honoring the 7-year veteran, his boots and silver whistle on display. A somber police chief, Louis Kealoha, paid tribute to Fontes, followed by deputy and assistant chiefs. Each wore one strip of black tape on their police badges in a show of mourning.
This tragedy highlights the dangers our officers face every day and the stress their families must endure.
Chief Kealoha says Fontes was one of 4 officers standing on a grassy shoulder next to the concrete barrier on Farrington Highway.
The blue lights were flashing on their vehicles as the officers were standing outside as backup.
But Kealoha says the Toyota pickup veered left around 4 police vehicles off the highway and onto the grass.
The truck hit the concrete divide and struck Officer Fontes as the other officers were able to jump out of the way.
The truck then hit Officer Herman Scanlon's car, which then hit him. Kealoha says 2 adults and a child in the Jeep Cherokee that was pulled over were not injured. Fontes died at Palimomi Hospital. Police say he was a 1984 graduate of Molokai High School. He was married with stepchildren and loved working out in Waianae. Police colleagues say he had always dreamed of being a police officer.
This incident has shattered many lives, and we ask that everyone remember these officers and their families in our thoughts and prayers.
Now, Detective Ryan Ujimori told KITV4 Fontes was a volunteer with the Cops on Top. That's a program that raises money for the Special Olympics Hawaii, and that he also regularly fed the homeless with his church. And Ujimori says Fontes' death is a tragic loss for this entire community. Reporting live from the Queens Medical Center, Jody Leong, KITV4 News.
All right, thank you, Jody.